steps in football. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For NBA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And now the handoff. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
Didn't take long for this offense. First couple minutes of the game, already a red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because of all the build-up and all the hype. Now you can just settle in and play your game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Gonna run it. It's Toppins. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Michigan, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools.
Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. Hands off to the fullback. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware and
a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his...
Touchdown, Wolverines! That's how you finish a play.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Valentine. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can...
The pass is intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finding some room with the 25. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. To play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion. Throwing off play action. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Hard, he's wide open, look out. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds his target. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He fires it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Past the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. I don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Buckeyes offense is on the move now. They're going to run the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Inside give now from the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The ball is caught. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display for a whole bunch of guys getting involved. Catching passes, that's tough to stop. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First down and more. He's still running. Quarterback in the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake. Looking to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
34.
Returner decides to field it. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Gets some space around the 30. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that short completion. Takes off in a bootleg. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is, if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it, no problem. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.